Gotta have that Keebler elf look.
Hi, it's me really quick. Just wanted to say the introduction of this video was totally out of focus, but luckily the rest of it totally fine. So just wanted to quickly pop on here and say this video is still worth watching, and today I'm going to be showing you how I've been doing my makeup and hair recently.
Let's go ahead and just get started. First, I've got this. Now this bag, I just keep all of my skincare, perfume, deodorant, all in here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is apply my deodorant. I actually have two right now. Both of them are the same brand. This is not a sponsorship. I know that a lot of people are sponsored by them, which if they want to sponsor me, that would be really awesome because I genuinely love their product. Native deodorant. This one I've had for longer, so like the front has totally come off, but this is grapefruit and bergamot, and then I recently got the gummy bear one. We're gonna go for the gummy bear one. And it really does smell like candy. At home, like home, I have the taffy scented one, which is also just lovely. I do not find myself having to reapply. Like, this is very strong, very durable. I live in Georgia. It's sunny and humid, and this beats that all the time. Highly recommend Native deodorant. Then I like to put on a little bit of perfume. This is my Ariana Grande perfume that I've had since I was 15, I think. Do you see the tiniest little bit that's left? Well, I'm making it last. I just do spray here so it really maintains skin contact, and then I rub it in. Next, let's start talking about my skincare in the morning. I talked about this way back when I did a what I'm taking to college haul or whatever I titled it. This is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I always put this on first thing in the morning. Sunscreen is so important to protect your skin, not only for anti-aging reasons, but also from harmful rays from the sun that can cause skin cancer and just a whole slew of other problems. Rub that into my face. I have both of them. This is like the body one, the Play One Everyday Lotion. I just put that on whatever areas will be exposed for that day. So in this case, I need to put this down my arms. It's not as small of a canvas as my face. I take another little dab and I go over my neck because that's also really important. I have like other skincare products, but I only use them at night. I feel like that's when I can lather them on and just have a full night's rest for it to sink in and do its thing. But in the morning, I like to use the Glossier Future Dew Serum. Just one pump of it. They say to use two, but I find that one goes a really long way. Just lightly work it in on all areas of the face. Honestly, just gets my skin ready to put more stuff on it because we like to do some layering here. And that is it for this bag. It's not my only makeup bag. Oh no. This is the big bad wolf. Sure. Another thing that I ordered before I went to college. It's wonderful. It has so many different compartments. I mean, look at all this stuff that I'm able to put in here. So before I actually start putting any makeup on my face, I do like to just do a tiny little bit of jade rolling before I really get into everything. Even if I get little to no results, it just feels very good, very relaxing. Kind of press right there, and then I'm done. Let's actually start putting some makeup on now. I don't use foundation. Concealer does the job. For my concealer, I use the Fenty Beauty concealer. So I know like the point of concealer is just like put it over like little spots and stuff, but since I don't wear foundation, I cover most of my face just so I have a nice even layer, but emphasizing on the areas that are a little bit more red. And I take this out of its case, and this is my little tiny beauty blender. I get it wet like every few days, and I find that it actually like holds its moisture pretty well. Blend it all in. Fascinating. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to do this. I know everyone's trolling girls for using these right now on the internet, but I am one of them. I especially like mine because it turns me into this. See, now I can really see what's going on up here. And then now that I've done a layer, I can see like, oh, I should have put a little bit more here, and so I kind of go in with the second layer. All right, awesome. Now I have a blank canvas. Now it's time to make your face an ice cream sandwich. Or at least that's what the man at Ulta told me when I was 13 years old. This brush, also I ordered new makeup brushes for college, and I'm not gonna lie, these kind of suck. I always could get other ones, but I don't want to put these to waste. Like, they're fine. I take this, not a fancy product at all. This is from like Walgreens or CVS. It's a Little Mermaid blush. I mean, bronzer. A little bit of product on there, and I just swoop it in the sides. You know, I really want to chisel myself, make myself look like handsome Squidward with all that definition. Do a tiny little line on the nose, just like so. I blend what I can with this brush. Wow, it looks a lot different on the camera. But then I go back with this because she knows how to do it. I think we're mostly blended. We don't have to be perfect because we're gonna do more stuff later. This Pixie On The Glow blush. I got this as a Valentine's gift. Honestly, might be my favorite thing. What I'm not using this though, since this is like a brand new thing, the Fenty Beauty cream blush in the shade Summertime Wine. Great pigment, great formula, will last all day, and multifunctional. You can put it on your eye, you can put it on your lips, like it's wonderful. Or the Cloud Paint in the shade Puff from Glossier. Can you tell what my favorite makeup brands are? Giant stick. This will last me forever. I mean, incredible, right? I like to put a little bit on my nose, just a tiny bit. Gotta have that Keebler elf look. Blend it in as if this were a powder. I've actually been using this for years on and off. It was the only highlighter that I brought with me to school and I didn't realize it till after the fact. So we're using this Unicorn Dreams highlighter from Too Faced. This one's actually pretty good. It kind of transitions well with the blushes I have. It's good for everyday use. I wouldn't say if you wanted like something really dramatic, this is not the product for you. Then I take this tiny little brush and that's how I blend it in. Make sure that we don't look like a clumpy, cakey, nasty gal. We think it's blended, right? But to make sure, and also because I have oily skin, we're going to use a little bit of powder on this. I don't have an all-over face brush because whoever made these makeup brushes did not include one. So we're using our beauty blender, but honestly, I don't mind because I feel like with the beauty blender, I can be more specific about my placement. Collect it. Start dabbing around where I put the highlight because I noticed that's where my face gets shiniest first, but not like, oh, she's so dewy, she's so cute and glamorous. No, it's like, give this girl an oil blotting sheet, this is a mess. All I really do for the majority of the face. We get to move into eyes now. Palette of choice today is the Teddy Bear palette from Too Faced. Pretty much always go for either a very pink look when I do my eyeshadow or a very bronzy, smoky look. We're going for something more brown today. I always start out with the lightest shade possible. I cover my entire lid just so I can really build on everything. We're actually gonna go for this peach color right in here and only really place that on the inner part of your eye, not the inner corner, just the inner section, just as a transitional color mostly. I'm actually gonna go in with this shade right here. The first three of a palette are usually the most used. Put it on like half of the lid, both sides obviously. And then I take the same shade and I put it just on my lower lash. Oh god, that tickled me. That was not good. On the lower lash line, just to cover more surface of the eye and add more detail. Back in with my fluffier brush. I'm gonna go for this shade here. In the middle, up in the corner, I just try to place it with the first little dab on both sides just so the product's there. And I just start blending the whole thing out. And there we go. Now it's my favorite time when we're doing our eyes, and that is glitter time. For today, I'm gonna just use this gold shade. This shade and this shade offer a more like flaky glitter effect, which is nice, but I feel like these two here offer a nice shimmer, and that's more so what I want today. Being completely honest, my goal in life is to have skin that glitters like Edward. I think that is so amazing. Both eyes are shimmering now. You didn't put anything in the inner corner of your eye. I know. That is why I'm using the Glossier, what is this? Shade Moon liquid eyeshadow. It just ding and ding. Actually, that side needs a little bit more. There we go. Take this tiny little brush and I pull it out towards my nose as well, just so there's that reflective moment on the inner corner. Now comes the scary part. I feel like I've been doing pretty good, but there's still plenty of times when I mess up, and if I mess up today, it's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be embarrassing at all. The Better Than Sex eyeliner. Okay, now we gotta try to match that on the other side, kind of. think they're even enough. They're just lines right now. The easy part's doing it on the inside. I have to be done. They could be more even, they could be more clean, but the beauty of that, which I've learned, is you can hide all of your mistakes simply by putting mascara on. What a lifesaver this is. I am using the Better Than Sex mascara, something I have used on and off. It's just something I always come back to. I always get it for like Christmas or my birthday or something. So I guess I would say it's my favorite, but I don't have any objections to trying other nail polishes. What am I on? Other mascaras. I was a fan of the Tarte one, the Winky Lux mascara, which I really liked from Target. I don't have an eyelash curler, so what I do is I just take my fingers and blink a couple times. See, now it works. Now it's totally fine. This palette that, again, I've had for years and years and years and years, has a great dark brown shade in the corner. I put chapstick on my eyebrows. Saves money from brow gel, holds them in place, does the job, and puts them on my lips as well. This is Burt's Bees Chai Latte. Delicious, moisturizing, and is great for holding brows in place. Take that dark brown shade and just fill it in. Yes. Sweet, products in there. Now I take this little spoolie, brush my eyebrows up. I honestly really want to try getting my eyebrows laminated, but I heard it only stays for like 2 weeks. I'm like, I can get the illusion by doing some brushing, but I don't know, maybe I'll try it eventually. Comment down below if you've ever gotten your eyebrows laminated and if you would recommend it. And once I brush them up, I just like a tiny little streak where I shape them. Here we go. The only thing that is missing, lips. This is the caramel shade of the Burt's Bees Lip Shimmer. It just adds the tiniest bit of color. That's what I look like now. And then put over this beaten to death Fenty lip gloss, which is the best lip gloss in the world. I've gone through at least 2 tubes of this. It is the best stuff. And that's my face. So I can take that off. Oh wait. Your hair. Let's do something to it. So in case you didn't know, my hair naturally looks like a cave woman. It is poofy, it is wavy, but then really curly in some areas and then awkwardly flat in other areas. And for me personally, I like nice straight hair. That's what makes me happy, so I have no problem frying my hair, but I do use a heat protectant. This is the John Frieda Frizz Erase. It has 72-hour humidity protection. Again, welcome to Georgia. It's supposed to be the 3-day straight. It does not do 3 days, but I think it's also something I'm gonna do with my location. It does a great job at keeping things mostly sleek throughout the day. Brush through it really quick. I did go over my hair yesterday. Usually it's more of an intense process, but I'll go easy on my hair today. And this is my Chi flat iron. I just really need to focus on underneath bits since those are always the most straggly and curly and nasty. The little earpiece as well. That one's always like folded. The back sections of my head, in case those crease, especially when I'm asleep or something, trickle down to the ends slowly but surely. Does anybody else have one side of their head that's just thicker than the other? It's definitely, for me, it's this side. I don't like doing this side of my head because there's so much hair and it takes forever. Okay, now we're talking. This is like a nice smooth place, but I do have some layers in my hair, and just to add the tiniest bit of variation, my front pieces, and I actually curl them inwards. Go ever so slightly to the end like that, so now they have a place to fall to. Same thing with this one. Then I just kind of... Very last thing that I do, I always add a little bit of hair oil, and this is a sample I got from Sephora. Gisu. I've never read that out loud before. I've just been like, it's my tiny little hair oil. Put it in my hands, rub it together. Focus on the ends mostly, because that's the area that gets the most dry and crunchy, crispy. Even though this is just like a sample that I got that I'm trying to use, it's actually very good. I think I would buy this again. Oh my god. I'm ready for the day. Thank you so much for joining me throughout this get ready process. Hopefully I was able to recommend some products or be like, ooh, I like what she did here. I should try that. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and dislike it if you can't stand my routine and you think I could do better. But honestly, I respect that because I probably can, but I'm trying my best. So that's all that matters. Be sure to subscribe so you see more videos that I make in the future. I have something fun planned, I'm not gonna lie. So you're not gonna want to miss out on that. Subscribe now while you still can. Wish me luck tackling school today, and I will see you all next time. Have a magical day.